Warning! Do not watch this video straight through from beginning to end. This video contains many different adventures you can have on your trip by bicycle. From time to time as you watch, you will be asked to make a choice. The adventures you take are a result of your choice. You are responsible because you choose. One mistake can be your last, or it may lead you to fame and fortune. Hey everyone, remember those Choose Your Own Adventure novels? This week is the Commuter Challenge, and this is an opportunity to pick your own adventure as far as getting to work. Just the choice to bike to work is not the only choice you're going to make. You've got to choose the route you're going to take. And your choices for that are going to be based on all kinds of things, like how comfortable you are riding a bike on Regent Street, or how physically fit you are. Can you actually get up some of those hills? So the way this works is you're going to see a video from my point of view riding down the street. At certain points, there's going to be a second video that shows up in the frame, and you can click that and continue the journey according to that route. So let's get started. It's Monday morning and you've chosen to bike to work instead of driving. You've greased your chain, charged your lights, and tested your bell, and you're ready to go. You begin on Douglas Street, a wide residential street with low traffic volumes and lots of room for people in cars and people on bikes to safely share the road. The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour, but most drivers stay well below that maximum. As you approach Regent Street, you are given a choice. To continue on Douglas, click here. To turn left onto Regent, keep watching. You must make your choice in 3, 2, 1. You've chosen to turn left onto Regent Street. You notice that Regent isn't as wide as Douglas, and there are no curbs separating the road from the sidewalk. Uncomfortable vibrations from the uneven paving rattle through your handlebars into your wrists, and you keep a sharp lookout for potholes. Traffic is light and not too fast. As you turn right onto Hazel, you watch out for sand left behind from the winter, and you also watch for drivers in parked cars who might open their doors suddenly. Hazel Street is very wide, and you check behind you to make sure a driver isn't about to pass you as you get into position to turn left onto Alder. Regent Street can be busy this time of day, so instead you choose to ride up Alder Street, past the brewer lofts and that burned out building. You fight against the wind and the steepness of the hill, but your bicycle has lots of gears that help. Alder has no sidewalks, but it's reasonably wide, and drivers typically pass you with lots of room. Pedestrians sometimes choose to walk in the dirt rather than walk in the road. You come to a complete stop before turning right, and then coast down the hill, providing some much-needed relief to your burning thighs. But that relief is short-lived as you find yourself back at Regent Street. You come to a stop at Lorne and wait for a break in traffic before proceeding across through the gas station and the grocery store parking lot. Shortcuts like this help you avoid busy roads with fast-moving traffic, but you have to watch out for other things too, like drivers backing out of parking spaces. And these parking lots aren't maintained to the same standards as public roads, so sometimes there's more ice, more snow, more sand. It's not always pleasant. You notice an awful smell as you pedal past the dumpster behind the grocery store. You turn onto Energy Court for a stretch before taking another shortcut over private property. road surface is uneven with mounds and depressions that make you glad for your front suspension. As you approach Elm Street, you hear an unlucky sound. The railway crossing bells are ringing, meaning a train is blocking the rest of your ride to work. Thankfully, the train has just passed, and the cross arms raise as you approach the tracks. Past the Laurentian School of Architecture building, still under construction, and as you approach Elgin Street, you are given a choice. To turn right onto Elgin Street, keep watching. To continue along Elm Street, click here. You must make your choice in 3, 2, 1. You've chosen to turn right onto Elgin Street. A pedestrian runs across the road and you wait for them to be out of the way before proceeding. As you pedal, you think about what a great place Elgin Street will be when the Elgin Greenway is completed. It's only a few minutes before 8:30 in the morning, but you notice a number of the parking lots along your route are still mostly empty. To avoid backtracking, you take Old City Hall Lane instead of Larch Street 1 block farther. As soon as you make your turn, you spot a white van stopped in the laneway, which then proceeds slowly down the lane, impeding your progress. The laneway is dotted with potholes, but the smell of garbage is lighter today. Today, you rode to work using quiet residential streets and shortcuts across private property as much as possible to avoid major roads and traffic. It took you 8 minutes and 52 seconds to travel 2.4 kilometers. But wait, the adventure doesn't have to end here. Click replay and make different choices to see where you end up. And go to CommuterChallenge.ca to register with your workplace or as an individual. You can also watch all of my rides in their entirety on their own. Just click the clip you want to watch on the screen right now. Right now. Make your choice in 3, 2, 1.